What's good, YouTube? It is I, the one who enters, and what just happened with the UUDS? Now, the top 4 was actually kind of interesting this time, but also not. 3 decks being Snake Eyes and Snake Eyes variants, 2 being actual Fire King Snake Eyes, 1 being pure Snake Eyes, and the other one being a Bestial Despia branded deck. Interesting. Now let's go and see who faced who and how they all did. Now the first top 4 match was actually between Jesse Cotton and Cameron N. I forget last names of people who I'm not super familiar with, so forgive me for that. So Cameron and Jesse both played Fire King Snake Eyes. Fantastic, a mirror match. Now this game was pretty cool, but Jesse Cotton is just built so different, and he won 2-0, bringing us on to the next top 4 match, which was between Andres and Juan. And they were the more interesting of the 2 top 4 matches, for the very simple reason these were not just a mirror match. This was the Bestial branded Despia versus Snake Eyes. And Snake Eyes took it 2-0 because why would they not? Very, very easy. Meaning that the finals is now Jesse Cotton versus Juan in a Snake Eyes versus Fire King Snake Eyes match. Who won? Let's get into that sort of thing. So, game 1 goes to Juan. I think Jesse Cotton made a bit of a mistake by summoning the wrong Ash on this one. Yeah, and going through some combos like that. He certainly had a line. He certainly had plays. It's Jesse Cotton. He's just built different. But hey, stuff happens. Games 2, Jesse Cotton comes back in full force, and he just is built so different. He takes it, and it's such a blowout. Like the solemn strike to be like, no, you're not playing today, followed by like an Ash on the bonfire, just, no, you're not playing today. Triple tactics to draw 2 from Juan, and then just, that's it, that's game. I didn't draw the cards. I mean, Jesse played for a noob, so that's like 3 cards down before drawing 2, so Game 3, the most important Game 3 of all, because this will decide who is the undisputed ultimate duelist series champion. Woo! And so we get Jesse Cotton going second. But unfortunately for Juan, he does draw kind of like a bad hand. He does have to summon like his Snake Eyes Oak from hand. He doesn't get very far with this and that. Jesse's got a Veiler, and that's sort of all of the interruptions from Jesse Cotton in the hand. Juan actually ends on just sort of like a Poplar with a Flamberge in the Spell Trap Zone, and that's it. Not very exciting, not very great. And then Jesse just comes in and he's like, I have got this. I'm Jesse mother effing Cotton. Bam! And he basically just takes the game, does his stuff, wins the game, and your first ever undisputed Ultimate Duelist Series champion ever, Jesse Cotton. One of the absolute best players in the game today. Fantastic, really well done. But here's the thing. I'm very curious if we did something like that with the main menu for sort of like the popular posters and whatnot. Who would we invite and who would come out on top? It would be interesting to see. It would be very, very interesting to see, knowing that like a lot of the actual posters that, you know, post daily quite often and whatnot aren't actually very competitive players, we'll say, to be very diplomatic about it. No, I'm not saying they're bad, just saying like there's definitely more competitive players on the site that are probably would do a lot better. But it would be interesting to see some like kind of like grudge matchups and whatever. But who do you guys think should be part of that tournament if it was to ever happen? Which it might not. But if it ever did, who would you guys want to be in it? And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to like have like a quick overview of the UUDS and then just be like, what if we had a main menu version? So, see you in the next one, and stay classy.